The International Women's Day is observed annually to celebrate women's rights and inspire people across both genders to act in the ongoing fight for gender equality. In 2022, 5 gender equality bills that, among other things, sought affirmative action for women in governance and political representation and 35% appointed positions suffered a huge setback as they were rejected by a male-dominated National Assembly. The 2023 edition of the BOI's International Women's Day helped to amplify these issues through these exalted platforms of expression. Leading the charge on this year's theme, Embrace Equity, is the Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who argues that equal opportunity for women in the political space is smart economics.
We must embrace equity not just because it is the moral thing to do, but because it is smart economics. Reducing gender inequality boosts economic growth and mitigates income inequality.
And to inspire hope in their womenfolk, young women chief executives during the first panel discussion shared the highs and lows of their success stories, especially about how they navigate society's gender bias.
I matured to an age where it was time to probably give me like my inheritance, and my uncles looked at me and said, as a girl child, you're not entitled to any inheritance. So even the ones that were supposed to come to my dad, if he didn't have a male child, he didn't have anything to pass on to me.
Imagine, if you can, a world of equity.
During the second session, moderated by media entrepreneur Kadare Ahmed, there are more profound thoughts on the need to pave the way for equity in all spheres of life, as the vice chairman, Channels Media Group, shares the stage with other leading female business pioneers.
I have taken a look at what I've gone through to reach where I was before I became an entrepreneur, and intentionally, deliberately make sure that the women folk in our organizations really have what it takes to own their own. And I deliberately also make sure that all the issues that affect women, like issues of procreation, when it comes to a certain stage, what do you do? Do you leave procreation, raising a family? Do you give it up? We encourage them, yes, we can give you time off, go and make your babies, and at an appropriate time, come back.
It took 10 years before they decided to invite women to participate in the stock exchange, stockbroking profession.
And now we have a lot of women who are stockbrokers.
Thank God, thank God, thank God. We have about 60 women now.
In the part of Kaduna where our factory is based, women historically don't have access to their own plots of land unless they're widows or unless they inherited land and didn't have brothers to whom that land was passed. So, one of the first steps for us in terms of empowerment and creating that middle class was trying to figure out how do we extend the opportunity of becoming a contract farmer that can be highly profitable beyond the men in the community to the women in the community.
The Channels Media Group parades an array of phenomenal female staff who have over the years served the organization with excellence and dedication, some of whom are highlighted in this report. From the newsroom, Ronke Raji is a management staff who curiously joined the organization by chance after appearing on the 1999 Under-21 World Cup program as a guest analyst. Joke Rogers joined the company in the year 2000 as a youth copper and over the years rose through the ranks to head the presentation department. Maokpe Ogun Yusuf is one of Channels TV's leading news and programs presenters. She is known for her captivating presentation style. Away from the newsroom, Adiola Olumeyo is the Assistant General Counsel and Company Secretary who also heads the Legal and Compliance Department. It's not all talk, as the Women's Day celebration is spiced with performances from leading artists. From Lagos, Bukola Samuel Wemimo for Channels Television News.